it's nice to... What'd you say? It's nice to know?
What did he say? This is Auggie
What did
Doggie.
you say? It's nice to... What'd you say? It's nice to know? What?
It's nice to know that such a woman as Glendora exists in this world.
In this world.
Thank you.
I never saw you show. I would have never known that you existed in this world.
This is Auggie Doggie in Mastic Beach, Long Island. He doesn't like Cablevision taking away Channel 20.
It's nice to know that such a woman as Glendora exists in this world.
Thank you.
I never saw you show. I would have never known that you existed in this world. Oh, that was nice about it. And it's nice to know you call me up once in a while.
Okay.
I called you a couple of times.
Folks, I called up and asked Santa Fe, New Mexico Community College, and they offered to send a packet of information, and I think it's very nice. It's a very elaborate folder, and it's stimulating. Degrees, certificates, and letters of qualification. Associate in Applied Science, Associate in Applied Arts, an Associate degree in Science, Biological Sciences, Computer Sciences, General Studies, General Engineering, Physical Sciences, and Arts and Design, Business and Applied Technologies, Education, Health and Sciences, Liberal Arts. And I got a telephone call too on the recorder that was very nice. So I'd like to draw your attention to this college. New student checklist. How to enroll in the fall semester classes at Santa Fe Community College. Apply for financial aid. Learn more. Call the Enrollment Center. New student checklist. Support services for students. I used to pore over these things. I'm glad it's accomplished. It was hard work going through college. These are pretty colors. Enrollment process checklist. How to complete an application and obtain a student ID number. Why do we have to have numbers? Why can't we just be called by our names? Schedule of credit classes. This woman took a course in being a dental assistant. Would you like to see some of the courses? I do notice that everybody is Hispanic. Cashier's office, open hours, phone numbers. It's nice, isn't it? registration and payment deadline. I wonder what it costs these days. I think my tuition was something like $300 a semester. I lived at home. Ceramic, color, photography 1, photography 2. Oh my goodness. Where's Shakespeare? Very well done. I've got to find out how to get a Chat with Glendora back on Santa Fe Community TV, from which Doreen Ortiz Gallegos arbitrarily and illegally canceled it. How do I apply for financial aid? Isn't this a nice folder? Road to Success and Lottery Scholarship. Lottery Scholarship information. Student employment information. Very well done, Santa Fe Community College. Folks, this is a book Glendora wrote around 1965, 66, and 67. It was published in 67. And these are superb jot thoughts from listening to God. And it talks here about going to God's school of love, matriculating, taking classes, getting your grades, learning in God's school of love. And following are 45 thoughts about God's personality. God is everything that exists. God is all there is. There is nothing outside of God. There is only God. God is the universe. I see quite a few references to physics, to laws of force, which are laws of love. Do you notice anything different about this book from other books as to its composition? It's printed on plastic. Everything is plastic. The cover is plastic. And what comes with this loving perfectly all of the time? This was written while I was a graduate student in physics at the State University of New York at Buffalo. The pages of this book are plastic. This book was printed at 624 Washington Street, Buffalo, New York, 14202. It's been in the museum all these years. Last week I decided to get it out. And everything in it is as true today as it was then. These are Glendora's die instructions, what to do when Glendora goes to heaven. And it's the 2008 revision. James and Bonnie Dunham and the Reverend James Slater and charming wife, Krista, St. Luke's Lutheran Church. This is a thank you letter from Red Cross, Northeastern New York, Albany, for the donation, for helping 38 of us when we didn't have heat, light, electricity, water, power, because of ice. We will probably hear from Red Cross Manhattan also, because we sent them $25. We sent Albany $50. 12:49 a.m. January 18th and 19th. And I'm keeping these cats awake. Taking care of the in-mail, the Ichabod Crane Central School District, Glendora. On behalf of the Ichabod Crane Board of Education, how do you spell board? B-O-R-E-D? I would like to thank you for your generous donation of $25 to Ichabod Crane School. This was for the when they helped us and fed us and kept us warm and gave us light during the ice storm. Because of the ice, the Board of Education accepted the donation at its meeting held on January 6, 2009. That's Epiphany. James Dexter, William Snyder, John Stickles. And the board enjoyed viewing the picture of you with Bob Hope and reading the caption you provided with the picture. Also, I would like to thank you for the $50 donation to the Kinderhook Foundation. As this foundation is quite new, it is especially appreciated to have support so soon. Thank you for your support of the staff and students in our district. Sincerely, Mindy M. Potts, District Clerk. Well, what do you think of that, .com? Where are you going now, .com? Look over here at Mary Ramage. She likes to see your face. Over here, baby. Thank you. Yeah, she loves your face. Well, who wouldn't? Now, let's get off of the letter so we can read it to the people at home, in front of their TV sets. Thank you. See this? Candles. Isn't it pretty? Where you going, .com? And look what it says. P-E-A-C-E. Hallmark. Dear Glendora, when we believe, all things are possible. Thanks for all of your prayers and good wishes. Happy New Year. All the best in 2009. Love, Diane Bennett. Thank you, Diane. Since 1993. See, this is the tray, is the nickname for it, and it's all of the in-mail and things to be done each day. Except that the tray won't hold all the things to be done that have piled up. There's 40 jobs to be done. One-time only details. And then there's the daily details. And you don't do any of them. She just lies on top of everything. $2:00, Monday, January 19th. We have done Mini DV 11, that's 1 hour, 2 shows. Mini DV 12. No, Mini DV 10, that's 2 shows. Mini DV 11, that's 4 shows. Mini DV 3, that's 6 shows. And we just finished Mini DV 4 over there, so there'll be 8 shows, covering the last week of December and the first 3 weeks of January. And this kitty cat is hungry. We must feed this kitty cat. So we're waiting for this to finalize, the 8th show, which I thought was very interesting. It's God's Kaleidoscope. A slice of God's life, wherever you slice God's life. So we will fix this kitty cat some wham. They like that vegetarian beefless jerky. We'll have to buy that too. We'll have to place a big order again for you kitty cats. The canned vegetarian meat for kitty cats, the dry kibble, and the beefless jerky. So it's finalized. Open it up and file it away and label it. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Storm 13 last night, less than an inch. And the snow has pretty much come off of the covers by itself. Temperature's 30 degrees. I'll be right there, Dottie-com. Also, we should feed the birds again. Birdies, are you Italian? 4:25 p.m. on
Give them this day
January
their daily bread.
19th, 2009. The owner of the property did not show up and shovel. I did it all myself.
On the bottom.
And so I'll have to report to him. I'll have to report him to the Board of Education.
Were sent to me, I think, through
Insufficient character to be a teacher.
Thank you.
Insufficient responsibility.
Thank you, Jim, Burnett, Kelly, and
This
Kathy
is
for
program
bringing it
number
to me. That is the history of the box. Then let me repeat.
11 and 12, I believe, or maybe it's 9 and 10. And I've been out shoveling. I don't know what the contents are.
And he decided that's a pretty good.
But it's Mini DV7,
It is.
and there are
Snow outside.
4 more to go,
And this is
1 hour each.
on the Sabbath, January 11th.
Excuse me, it's nothing to sneeze at. So this is program number 5019, the 11th show for January events to be cablecast in February. The titles,
It isn't fair.
are on Autocycle,
What do you know about the speed of light?
and they're pretty good.
The student.
There's some radio
Student,
frequency
nothing,
interference,
sir. It just gets here too
but
early
it
in
is
the morning.
passable. Hello, Amadeus. I just shoveled you a path. Here we got another 10 minutes on this program.
Isn't that something?
We're on program number...
And Kirk Dixon came from the St. John's Lutheran Church, Hudson.
13 and 14.
And Gregory Washburn came
5,021
from Fishkill,
and
Hopewell
22.
Junction, down around there,
And that's
Poughkeepsie.
PM. Everything's on
Then
autopilot.
Hattie came,
On
and there were
autocycle.
about 40 Cub Scouts.
And seems
I
they're
think
going
I showed
very
you some
well.
of them.
There's a little RF of
Yes, that's
interference.
Glendora.
We just finished God First for Tuesday. Will you please do it? Will you please know the happiness and the fulfillment, and the joy, and the peace, and the attainment, and the satisfaction? Will you please do it? God first thing every morning. Get your battery charged. List your goals. Find out what God has created you to do. Write down what you have to do today. Write down what you have to do, whatever, to get your work up to date. And sleep and rest. And put God first. This cat should not be in the sanctuary. You should find a sanctuary, and nobody should be in it. You must be alone in your tent, even as Moses was. You notice Moses always set up a tent apart from the tribe? And did you notice that Jesus would get up before dawn and go and be alone with God? That's what you have to do. Don't kid yourself. That's good. That's the Bible, and that's the meditation. I have to start doing my hymns better. I can do a better job than that. I hate to stop and think about them before I sing because I feel like singing. Okay. He is love. He is love. He has shown us by his life that he is love. All his people sing with one voice of joy that Jesus Christ is love. She always objects to my singing. And now here's another one in the sanctuary. After the hymn comes the morning prayer. We want to thank you, God, for you doing so much for us, how you provide for us, how you take care of us, how you give us everything to keep us joyous and happy and exuberant. We want to thank you for taking the chaos and putting it in order. We want to rejoice for the Bible, its truth, its teachings. We are just filled with the wonder and the marvel and the approval of your existence and your accomplishments. Amen. Tartness is acidity of speech or temper, very often of a piquant nature. I don't know what piquant means, do you? And asperity is characterizes the utterances of one who is sour or embittered, quick to express itself in words. Now, what's acerbity? Acerbity. I don't know. Acrimony is bitter, caustic, corrosive speech. And acrid is bitterly irritating to the feelings, of caustic temper, pungent. We'd have them all if we could just think of what acerbity is. Tell me, what is acerbity? A-C-E-R-B-I-T-Y. Poor sun is trying to shine. Miserable clouds. Go away, clouds, and give us 3 days of blue sky and bright sunshine. January 20th, 10 a.m. 1 month of winter is gone. But don't do that. Don't wish your life away. These are precious jewels each day. Don't sell them for cold weather. And Sebastian says that was enough for her. She was out 3 minutes. Here's acerbity. I hit him backwards, I guess. Asperity, irritability and resentfulness of disposition, quick to display itself in words. Acerbity. This sounds like your boss, doesn't it? Characterizes the utterances of one who is sour and embittered, or, as it were, set on edge. You got that, folks? Asperity is irritability. Acerbity characterizes the utterances, and tartness is acidity.